Hi, it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. So today we're just going to go over our pieces that we've been working on and that they just came out of the glaze kiln for a little kiln reveal. Yeah, so let me see, move some stuff around. What's this? Okay. Cool. Yeah. I think we don't have too many pieces, but I don't know. They're really cool though. So I have this little dish. It's kind of supposed to be like a gingham, although I don't know. I typically put on like a bunch of coats of underglaze. I don't like that kind of washy look. And you can see it's not completely opaque, but I don't know. I was kind of like going back and forth with like how many rows should be in here. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should have split into 4 instead of 3, but I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cute still. I don't know. I'm just like probably overthinking it, but it is a pretty cute little pinch pot. I'm still kind of happy with it. So we have that one. We've got so many things. Here is our toast. I was really unsure about like how the color was going to look. For the bread part, I kind of like dabbed it on with my brush. So you can see it's not an even coating. It kind of has like, it kind of looks like it was sponged on. The jam is not quite as like washy as I was kind of aiming for. It really looks like a solid coat, but I just took globs of it and like smeared like huge like amounts of underglaze on it. I think I probably covered everything for the most part, but I mean, it looks fine and I'm really happy with how the colors turned out. I feel like it does look like a little like piece of toast. So that one's fun. Maybe let's like stand it up. We've got so many great things. We have our bunny. It's actually turning out a bit like quite a bit darker than in person. It's kind of like, if I kind of like get a lot closer, you can see more of like the true like brown color. It's kind of like a little washy over here, and I wish it was a little bit more opaque, but I'm pretty happy with it. This is a little chocolate Dutch. That's this kind of like bearded rabbit. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do more of these. In the kiln right now is like a bunny face, but I have a bunch more. If you've seen, we worked on them in the stream. I have a bunch more of these that are bisqued and ready to be decorated, and I was just waiting to get back my little color swatch. So we've got that little bunny. We've got some cowboy boots. The cowboy boots have been a long time coming. This one's definitely a bit washy down here, but I think overall it's fine. I was wondering if we would have any problems because this is the one I used, I think this is the one I did the wax off on, and I definitely didn't put it on thick enough, and it was really hard to get off. But yeah, I think it's pretty cute. I don't know, I kind of want maybe, I mean, it would be nicer to have like more of a hot pink on here, I think, but I'm still pretty happy with it. It's cute. We have so many cowboy boots. Here is the next one. This one is a cute little like snake design. Just kind of like going off of like, kind of like, I don't know, I feel like desert themes are kind of trending right now. And And then, like, I don't know, like, astrological things have, like, snakes, or, like, witchy things are having snakes in them. So we kind of have, like, this, like, I don't know, sort of like a mashup of those. I think this is really cute. I really like it. And I wanted to do that kind of stuff, like, in my style. I feel like typically that kind of witchy stuff is, like, maybe dark, moody purples, gold, and I really wanted to do, like, more colorful things. So here's our little strawberry dish. This is the same one as this. I've definitely done, I think this one might have, I don't know, this one might have been like 3 coats. I'm not sure. But this one is much more opaque than that. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I feel like there is a little bit of that gingham coming through, but I should probably do less coats when I'm doing these. But yeah, this one is like my personal collection one, and then I wanted to have like another one to sell. I had like a larger one that was maybe like this big or so that already sold, and I don't know, the strawberry thing is just trending right now, so I just like, I don't know, like I've already got the design, I already know what colors to use that I like, so we're just gonna roll with it. I hope it doesn't get too boring. Like, putting out the same design. I don't know which way. Okay, does it go like this? Yes, it goes like this. Here's my little strawberry container. This is so cute. It is a bit of a step up from my other one. Oops, okay. I don't know, like, I kind of like the shape of this one a little bit more. The lid fits like a little bit better. I don't know why, but there's like this, I don't know, like we have underglaze on here, but a clear glaze on top, and it's kind of like flares out off of the pot, and we have a little bit of that over here. I have no idea why it does that. If you do know, let me know. Tell me why. I think color-wise, it like really brings the piece together. Have the strawberry on top, because you have like the red on top, and then it kind of like goes back down here. I don't know, I think it looks really nice. We have some of that kind of like curling in the lid. I don't know. We have a few, I mean, these are like kind of like problems, but I don't know if it's something that I should still put up in the shop. I do really like it though, so I'm like, I don't know. So here's the strawberry. I don't know. I probably will put it up in the shop, but I probably will make more also, because I don't know, it's so cute. I just I love it, and it's so nice to just have like a go-to design that that I can just like recreate. A lot of my stuff is not like that. I do a lot of different designs, but it's kind of nice to have something that is trending and I could like keep doing, and yeah. Next we have another cowboy boot. We've got a little like I don't know why I forgot, like a cowboy or like a cow print on it. I thought this was really cute, kind of going with that like the like chic kind of like cowgirl style that's like trending right now. I think this is really cute. I love that one. We've also got this little trinket dish. I made one that was very similar to this with the same color palette, but I kept it for my personal collection because I really liked it. So I wanted to make one that I could like put in the shop, and this is that. Yeah. And then we've got our fourth cowboy boot. The yellow is like, I don't know, it doesn't quite mesh as well as I would like it to with the pinks, but I think it's fine. It's still cute. I just feel like the yellow is a bit bold. And oh yeah, the, like, I think it's like the underglaze. I'm not sure. It's kind of, I don't know if I can really get it on camera, but I don't really know how to describe it. It has like little bunches everywhere, like kind of like if they were bubbles, they're like bunched up, but they're not bubbles. It's like, I don't know, it's like chunks of underglaze. I don't really know how to describe that. And it's not really showing up, but it's still cute. And then we've got these two little Pop-Tart dishes. I saved these for last because these ones, like, I don't like how they turned out. I mean, just like from afar, they look really cute and they look great. But the pink background on this is doing the same thing that I mentioned on that boot. I don't know if I can quite... you can sort of see, like, the weird speckling here. You can sort of see. That's, like, I don't know. I think it's the underglaze. Because, obviously, I use the same glaze on all of these. So, it has to be the underglaze that I did. And then, for some reason, some of these sprinkles are really blobby. Like, this is the same color. There's one up here. They kind of, like... I don't know, they're just kind of like not a solid line. They just kind of like melted, sort of. So, yeah, I don't really know what the heck happened there. But they're pretty cute. I do wish that I had like more colors, like a hot pink. I really need a hot pink. And I need like more, like a stronger purple. I really have like very light pinkish purples. So I think those would have been nice on here. I don't like love the color palette for the Pop-Tart, but I mean, it's not that bad. I just think it could be better. But yeah, here are the two Pop-Tarts. And that is, that's it for this like Kiln reveal. This is not as much as I normally take out of the Kiln. I think one time I had like 100 pieces or something. I don't know, like a bunch of like mini vases and stuff. But yeah, all this like underglazing took like a really long time. But I just brought over a load yesterday when I picked this up. So around May 2nd, Thursday, I should be getting that glaze batch back. And then we'll do another little Kiln reveal once I get that. All of these pieces, like, they need to be sanded down. I need to take photos of them. And then they'll be added to my shops. I do both Etsy and Michael's Maker Place. I have removed my personal website, callien.co. So you'll have to choose between either Michael's or Etsy if you want to buy from me. And then links should be like in my profile or in the description, wherever you're watching. Yeah, but I did bring over a lot of things in the last drop-off, so there's gonna be quite a bit more to check out for the next reveal. Although a number of things just have the same kind of like glaze combinations. I did like a couple like cups and mugs with like stripes, and they're all like the same kind of like stripe pattern and stuff. But we do have a number of things. I have like some trinket dishes that have some new glaze combos. I have that bunny face. What else is there? 2 vases. Really excited for those vases. And yeah, well, for the rest of the time that we have, wow, that was really fast. We're just gonna work on our little slabs that we've got here. We've got 4 cowboy boots, and we have 2 bunny faces. So we're just gonna work on this for the remainder of our time. I'm just kind of like checking them out. They're not like super dry, like by any means actually. So we're not gonna do like any detail work carving on them. We're just kind of going to like just kind of like get the bulk off of it. Let me grab a tool. Okay, so for the front, I just want to like mark off like a rough area of where I don't want to carve and have like a little bit of a wall. These are going to be like trinket dishes. Okay. And then okay, just a second, and let's fix that up for the back side. I do usually carve these at an angle, so I want to save more on the back than on the front. And then if this is too much, I can just carve more out, but I don't want to carve too much. Okay. I have finally started on the turtles. It's been a long time coming, but I've finally started on the turtles. I'm just gonna carve a tiny bit out of this backside, and then once it dries up more, we can do more of that like detailed work. Anyway, I have these like sandbox turtles. I have 3, and just like a sandbox, they have like their shell is like the lid. I'm so excited to actually get working on them. I just have all these like funky colored greens, and none of them have been like anywhere close to just a normal green. So I don't know, it's been a long time, like me trying to like go to the store, like grab some greens, try to get like tests of how they actually look. I have a number of them that are just not even close to what they say they're supposed to look like. So like I definitely want to test them before I put them on the turtles, because I spent so much time on them. But I'm finally doing it. It's not really what I wanted. Let me see, where's my So a while ago, I went and picked up a bunch of underglazes, and I normally make a different setup for testing them, but I was like, I literally just need something that shows me what they look like at the moment. So this is what I did. This one, number 5, is supposed to be green. I think it's called leaf green. Does that look like a leaf? No, it doesn't. It's teal. Like, what? So I just had a bunch of them that I bought and needed to test. So this is actually a Kiln cookie that I made. I don't actually, I I don't have any Kiln wash to put on the Kiln cookies, so it's literally just a bisque slab, basically. But it was perfect for this. And then, like I mentioned, I had some pieces sitting off to the side waiting to get tested, especially like the browns and the grays for the other bunnies that I'm going to do. And then some of these are like combinations, so I did like 50-50 combinations of a few glazes, but we're going to go with number 4 for the turtles, which is not exactly what I wanted. I think I would like it to be a smidge darker, but I'm like too impatient to do another test. So we're gonna go with it. What's that dish that I always have over here? Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, my area is just a mess. Anyway, I'm really excited to just get the turtles done. And hopefully they look okay. It's definitely not as dark as I was hoping, but I really don't want to do any like color mixing where I have no idea what it's gonna look like. And the underglaze that I chose is just like straight out of the bottle. It's not one of those like 50-50 mixes, so having to do like, I'm gonna do like 5 coats of underglaze on all 3. Like, I'm definitely gonna get something a lot more uniform across all of 3, because then I'm not like, I don't even know like how much underglaze I would have to mix up to do all of them that many times over. So I think they're just gonna be a lot more uniform, and yeah, we're just going to do that. And I think they're super cute, so I think I would probably make more turtles. I really have not even thought that much about what else I'm going to be making. I just always have like a million ideas about like what to make. I'm like, oh, I need more plates to underglaze. I need to make the jewelry. I need to get started on I don't know, like I kind of like to do like maybe little like animal sculptures or something, like really tiny ones or something. Like, I don't know, I'm literally just all over the place with my ideas. So oh, something that I've been really wanting to do is like some kind of like pool type thing. Like I don't know, I was kind of thinking about like sculpting that specifically to be like a little pool. But I could definitely do like just like underglaze some plates to look like a little pool. I don't know, I just think that'd be so fun and like just so cute. So my stuff is just like all over the place. I have like a million ideas. Which is like, I don't know, it's kind of funny because it took me a long time to just take a ceramics class. I was always like, I don't know, I was really worried about like what I would make. I was like, because like, I don't know, one of my friends in college said that I should take a ceramics class. And like I went to school for graphic design, so it just like, it's just so like far from that. Like some things like illustration or something you could incorporate into graphic design, but like you really obviously like can't do a lot with ceramics in it. I mean, if you really really wanted to, you could probably figure something out. But just like off the cuff, like I don't know like how you'd really combine them that much. So I was just like, I don't know, like I was like, what am I even gonna make? Like I don't know, I literally just like had no, like zero ideas. Like I was like, I don't know, I was like worried that I wouldn't make anything interesting, or like I wouldn't have any ideas or something. I don't know. I don't really like know how to explain it, but I was just like, I don't know. I literally didn't even, I never even saw what my friend made in her classes. Like I've never seen any of them. I don't know. I'm not sure like where that would have taken me. Because it wasn't until after college that I did take a ceramics class. And then I just like instantly loved it when I took that. I don't know. Like it's just been like a thing that I've thought about a lot. And it's, I don't know, it's just kind of like one of those things that you just need to like actually try before you like get an idea of like what it's actually like to do. I don't know, I think a lot of kind of art things are like that, unless there's just like this huge barrier that you just can't get over. But otherwise I feel like it's worth it to just like try and check out. I don't know, like it's a lot of pressure to, I don't know, I'm just like, I don't like things that feel like a waste of my time. And like, especially if you're like, I don't know, paying all this money for like a college class, like you want it to count, right? You don't want it to be a waste of time or money. But I definitely do like wish that I had tried ceramics when I was in college. Because like, I don't know, I just really like it. It's definitely like maybe not something for everybody. I know like, I don't know, for some reason Jason like just does not want to try it because he thinks the clay is gross or something. I don't know, like if you can't, I suppose if you can't handle like the texture, that's definitely like a pretty big that's a pretty big barrier. But at the same time, like he hasn't even like touched it, I don't think. I don't know. I'm still trying to get him to like try it, but he's just like, no. Anyway. Yeah, but like, I don't know, like my older brother does, well, he used to do some ceramics, just like, I don't know. I don't know if that was like in his own time or if that was like in college or something, but there's a period of time where he did a bunch of ceramics. And he's like given my mom's like a bunch of pieces. He never lived with us, so I don't know. It was very like random. He would like, I don't know, mail stuff, like mail like vases or something. I don't know. And I don't know, I feel like I have a really vague memory of him bringing a pottery wheel to our house. But I don't know, I can't quite remember because I don't think he has a pottery wheel. I don't know, I'm like so confused. This was so long ago. Okay, I think we're going to, I don't know, can we set this aside? I don't know if it's really thin enough. I don't know. And then we had a very small section of like ceramics that we did in elementary school. I remember really liking it, but at the same time, I completely copied like my friend, and then she got mad at me because I copied what she made. And I don't know, I really don't remember like very much at all of like that experience in like elementary school. I mean, we tried all kinds of like media, and I don't know, none of it was like great. I specifically remember like putting paint on marbles or something and then rolling it around on a canvas, which is just like, okay. Like everyone's project basically looks the same. I don't know. But I don't know, I kind of feel like I remember liking the clay part, the clay section. I'm not sure. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are trying ceramics now. Or I don't know, I feel like it might be a social media thing, because like you can actually watch videos of people like on YouTube or like TikTok making things. And I don't know, like maybe it's simpler than you think it would be. Like I don't really know. I don't really know what people think. I've mentioned this before, but Jason was like, he was watching me while I was like making a mug, and I like put the handle on, and he was like, oh. I was like, what? And he's like, oh, like you just smush it on there? I was like, yeah. I was like, how did you think a handle was put on? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. And like before I did ceramics, I don't think it's ever been something that I've ever thought about. Like, oh, how do they do that? I know a lot of people love watching like, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people like to watch like wheel throwing. It's very like, I don't know, it's very like satisfying or something. So it's like watching people like trim on the wheel. But there's all kinds of like stuff that people do for like hand building. You could do like a combination of techniques, of course, but you have like typically wheel throwing, slab building. This is a slab. Coil building, which you have like just coils of clay that you kind of smush together, or like pinching, where you just have like a ball of clay and you like pinch it into like a cup, kind of. And then you have like other things like molds, using like a mold, like a slip mold. And you just like pour watery clay into it, and it like takes the form of the mold. Somewhat similar to like if you've seen resin molds, you just pour it into the mold, and then you do pour the extra out, the excess out, and then it just hardens into the shape that you want. I feel like that's how the majority of like mass manufactured stuff is made. Although I have seen like special machinery made to do like plates and bowls too. Or you can use like a hump mold, where it's like, I don't know, maybe like for a bowl, it's like this rounded dome, and then you just press your slab on there, and then it takes the shape of that. But those are like the main like ways that people will make ceramics. At least like to build like the piece. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I think that's like pretty much, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. I don't know. There's something really different about ceramics that I really like. I think it's this, I think I kind of like how uncontrollable it is. I don't know, like, I mean, obviously it's kind of annoying. Like, oh, my piece cracked because of, whatever. Let me just make a new one. Or like, oh, the glaze didn't turn out how I wanted it to. Let me just figure out what the heck is going on there. I don't know. There's something about it that I kind of like about the chaos. It's kind of like the opposite. It's like the complete opposite of like digital painting. Or like digital illustration. 'Cause like you pretty much just have literally anything that you could make. You have basically like all of the colors ever. I don't know. I mean, for the most part. Like at your fingertips. You could do like, I don't know, you can just do literally anything. There are no limitations to what you're gonna like draw really or like paint. You can like make your own brushes and you could buy brushes. There's a lot of parts of it that are just limitless. Like if you mess up, you can go and delete it. Like you can undo it. You can delete layers. You can copy layers so that if you mess up, you can go backwards. Like, I don't know. There's a bunch of aspects of like digital, like, painting and stuff that's just unlimited. But everything that happens is like your choice. You have to make that decision. You have to decide when it's finished, or when it's not finished. Obviously there's an extent to that in the making process of ceramics, but obviously when you fire it, when you glaze fire it, I mean, you're kind of saying it's done, right? For most people, unless you're gonna do like an overglaze. Like, I don't know. There are always exceptions to things, but like, I don't know, like with ceramics, you're limited to the glazes that you have on hand and the combinations that they can make. You're limited to like whatever, like the underglazes that you have and the colors that you have available. Like, I really want a hot pink, but I don't know if I could even mix up the colors I have to be that color. Like, I don't know. There are a lot of things there. And like, I don't know. There's definitely like something unpredictable about how those colors will show up on different clay bodies. Like, I don't know. Like, they could do something completely different on each, or they can do different things depending on like, I don't know, I think they might look different if they were placed in like a certain part of the kiln sometimes. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Definitely depending on the layers that you put on, you can get different, like, I don't know, you might have a different look with it if you put on more layers than not. And I don't know, there are a lot of things that are kind of like, I don't know, like, even if you feel like you know what it's gonna look like when it's done. I feel like a lot of people don't know exactly how their ceramics are gonna look when they come out of the kiln. And I don't know, there's something really chaotic about that I sort of like. It's definitely almost, it's like Christmas Day when you get your stuff back from the glaze firing. Because like, oh, did anything unexpectedly break or drip too far, or like you literally don't know. It could be something completely unrelated to you, like the piece that someone else made that was put in the kiln like fell over on your piece and now they're fused together. Like they're just things that you just can't predict. And I don't know, I kind of like that. Like, I don't know, there's something about it that I kind of like, and there's like, it's really easy to just get really different results by not changing a whole lot of what you're doing. Whereas like, if you're painting something, like, I don't know, I feel like to make like a completely different painting, you would have to make a lot of large changes. But you can really completely change like a ceramic piece just by, if one glaze is on top and then another piece it's on the bottom, in a glaze combo. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. And it's really easy to make like, I don't know, I think it's really easy to make like different pieces. And I really like the turnaround. Like, obviously like a painting could take you just like, I don't even know, like a painting could take you like 40 hours or something. But like, I think most cases people are not spending 40 hours like on like one ceramic piece. There are definitely things where like, I don't know, like maybe someone is doing that, like some really large sculptural thing, but like that's not the norm. And you can get like really cool functional stuff out of it, and I just like, I love that part too. I love how like functional pieces are. Like, I don't know, I mean, I love all kinds of art. Like, I love like buying things. Like, I don't know, I have all kinds of like little trinket dishes, or like, I don't know, random things that I put on my desk that are not really like, typically a lot of the things I have on my desk are not like functional, they're just cute and they just like sit there. Or like, I have a number of like art prints and stuff on the wall, and what else do I have? I don't know. I have things. Like, I like buying all kinds of things. But there's something, I don't know, it really hits different, I think, when the art that you have is something that you, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, you're actually using it, like a mug. Like, I mean, you're probably not using the same mug every day, but like, you're probably gonna use it like, I don't know, once a week or once every 2 weeks. And like, you're really, I don't know, like, you're really looking at it, where it's not like just part of your everyday background, like your everyday house, like, where it just kind of fades into the background. Like, it's actually just something that you are, I don't know, there's something about like your attention to it that is kind of nice. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying weird things. It's hard to explain. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I can appreciate them more. When it's something that I can actually like use, like particularly like the like cups or bowls and plates, like those types of things. I mean, I am using things as like a ring dish, and I don't know, little containers. But if it's in my like day to day, like if I don't have anything like this, but if I made a container for like sugar, like I put sugar in my coffee every day, so I would basically be using it every day. And like, I don't know, there's something really nice about like this thing that you can actually use, but it's also like art. I don't know, I think it's just like so nice. I don't have anything against like store-bought like anything store-bought, like the plates and mugs and stuff, but if you haven't ever gotten anything like a mug or a cup or something, like those things, like if you haven't ever gotten a handmade one, like I would highly recommend it. Especially because like the design of them can be so much nicer, especially if you're talking about the way that you're holding it. The mugs at the store, like sometimes they're just like, no one actually put that much thought into how it's going to feel when you hold it. And like people that actually do ceramics are thinking about that. I mean, if you shop from a beginner, they might not quite make things the right size, or maybe it's too heavy and clunky. But if it's someone that really knows what they're doing, you're gonna like immediately notice that difference when you pick it up. And I definitely recommend, like, I don't know, like checking out like local like art markets and stuff, and like it's so much better to see them in person, I would say, because you can actually pick it up and look at it. There are a lot of, I don't know, like subtleties that can happen in a glaze that are really hard to show in a photo. Like, I don't know, like I've had dark glazes that I've tried to photograph before, where it's like this really rich, deep teal or something, and like on the camera, like it kind of like, okay, you can kind of get it's green, but like it's just not the same. And like some of the like really subtle changes in how the glaze looks in person can definitely be really different. Obviously, handmade ceramics should be more expensive than what you expect at the store. And that definitely varies between like how much effort went into it. Like if you have like a very sculptural handle on your mug that is like in the shape of an octopus arm, or I don't know, like it's actually sculpted, like that's gonna be a lot more than just like, oh, some kind of like, I don't know, $10 mug or something that you got like Target. So it really depends on the piece, like how much it should be. If it didn't have anything special, I would say a mug should be, I've seen mugs go for about like 40 to 60 for just like nothing crazy. Oh, I have a meeting in a few minutes. So like nothing crazy all going on. It looks like a normal mug. It has like a glaze on it, and there's nothing Like, there's no picture or gold or like opal on it, like an opalescent sheen. I think that's kind of like the basis that a lot of people will start from for like charging for mugs. But some people will like charge vastly different prices. That bowl that I showed in that video a few days ago from what I bought at the local market, it was a bowl. It was like this big, like a kind of like a cereal bowl. It was $15. Like, what? I don't know if this guy is just like ultra professional and it literally took him like a couple minutes to make or something, but I was just like, what the heck? I was like, this is too nice to be this cheap. But I think I would expect a bowl to be like, I don't know, maybe between like 30 to 60, definitely depending on the size. Let me see. Okay, I want to leave in like 4 minutes because I have a meeting exactly at 2 o'clock. So we're just gonna end a tiny bit early. Not that we're doing anything incredibly exciting. But I don't know. I mean, pricing work can always be really hard. So, I don't know. I wouldn't like judge people like too harshly if you feel like it is too expensive. There are all kinds of things that can go into the pricing of art, and ceramics are not an exception to that. Like, sometimes it's literally just experience. Like, that's why they can charge so much, or they have a high demand for the pieces that they make, because a lot of people want to buy from them. So even if it did look like, oh, this looks like so simple, why is this mug like $300 or something, like, you know, like sometimes it's the demand. And like if you don't like actively follow certain artists, you definitely probably like wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know like how quickly their stuff sells out. But I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff to keep in mind when people price their work. And sometimes it's the technique. Sometimes it just took longer to make due to a certain process. Like, for example, if a piece has gold on it, that is real gold. Like, it's legit, like, real gold. Like, I'm serious. It's not some fake thing that looks like gold. No, it actually is. So there's the fact of it being real. But there's also like, so if there's gold on a piece, that's a third firing. So either the person like fires their work in their own kiln, which is like, you know, I mean, it's probably cheaper than going to a studio, but still gonna be like, you know, a cost to them. But normal ceramics require, typically people will fire them twice. It's really unlikely that you would do it once. Not many people do that. So like a luster would be like, is this gonna be a problem? I think we should like, I don't know, maybe smush it around. But luster firing, which is either like, it has a pearlescent sheen to it, it has gold or silver on it. Those are all lusters. Is opal a luster? I don't know. They're overglazes. And that requires a third firing. So, I mean, like, you know, there's like that delicate time to, that gets put into it to put that on the piece. You have to wear like a respirator and stuff with it too. Then you have to fire it, but then the cost of the actual overglaze is pretty pricey. The opal's not very pricey, or it's called like mother of pearl. It's not that pricey, but this silver and gold are. Okay, that's just an example, and yeah, we're at time now, so I really have to go to my meeting. I think we might just keep these to sit for me to work on next week, because I want to do some more underglazing this weekend now that I have my little color thing to look at, my reference. But yeah, well, for everybody watching on Twitch, thank you so much for joining. Be sure to follow along so you know when I come on for a stream. Streams happen Monday through Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time. All the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at Callie & Co. And there you can find our whole live stream playlist and some other ceramic videos. I have a few tutorials and other art videos on there too. And be sure to subscribe and like the video if you're watching on YouTube. And I will see you guys on Monday. All right, bye.